And we're back.
In person. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, our friend Al could not attend because of barbecue, but hopefully we get him next week. Maybe.
Yeah, so it's been a pretty interesting week.
Or at least 2 weeks.
Yeah, I guess 2 weeks. I mean, this is the next week technically, but last week was Extreme Rules. We didn't get a chance to do it last week, but now we got the chance to do it, to review Extreme Rules.
As usual, I'm Neo spokesman.
And MZP, and Jay is chilling on the other side
at the moment.
But I'm sure he'll be willing to pleasantly to talk about the women's championship match.
But, well, yeah, we're on Extreme Rules, so yeah.
But
pre-show time with only one match.
Well,
and you're gonna hear how mad I was about it.
Yeah, but we'll get to that. I didn't see it, but Big Cass confronted the Dudley Boys. I mean, okay.
Talk some trash.
I guess talk some trash. I didn't see it, but I guess he beat up the Dudley Boys, so it's fine with me, I guess.
Yeah.
Then, of course, for the upteenth time, you got Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler. And it was a no disqualification match, yet all they did was all that happened in the match that was no DQ was a low blow. No weapons, no nothing, just low blow. Baron Corbin beats him. Low blow, and then the end of days winning the match.
And what are they gonna do?
One thing, I hope this is the last time they fought. I don't know if they fought on Raw. They probably did, but I hope this was the last time they ever fought. Second, why does Baron Corbin need to use a low blow to beat Dolph Ziggler? The guy is 6 foot.
And he's
the guy's nearly 7 feet tall. He's a monster, and he has to beat Ziggler, who's smaller than him, with a low blow. What kind of logic is that?
Brock Lesnar?
Taker's bigger than him.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around, but okay, yeah, okay, fine. But he's stronger than him.
I mean, whatever, but still, this is Ziggler, a smaller guy.
Wait, I believe Ziggler only won once against Baron Corbin? Just once? I believe so.
Yeah, he actually beat him at Payback, I think, in the pre-show.
Jinx.
Then the first actual match was Gallows and Anderson versus the Usos in the Tornado Tag match.
Should have went for the club. No bullet in the name at all because.
Well, I mean, they wanted to because they put the club there, but they know they couldn't because of copyright infringement.
By ROH or more closely.
More New Japan.
I was gonna say
it's more New Japan than ROH.
I was gonna say the Young Bucks, but okay.
But yeah, you got that match. It was what it was. It wasn't anything special. Gallows and Anderson went over. I mean, it didn't affect us that much. We were kind of just talking about random stuff the entire match.
Plus, someone had to get it. Plus, if Carl Anderson and no, because I went from Usos, but if the Usos won, that would just been 2 for the Samoan guys. So AJ Styles and the club at least get 1 win, and AJ would just lose against Reigns anyway. But
yeah, I mean, I kind of figured they were actually gonna go for Gallows and Anderson anyway, but I didn't care that much.
And then we got Kalisto versus Rusev.
Well, actually, no. It says here the New Day, the tag team titles were on the line after this.
Against who again?
Oh, it was New Day defending against the Vaudevillains.
Not even that memorable.
Wasn't that memorable? But what do you know? It was a babyface tag team that the crowd actually liked, and a heel team that the crowd actually hate.
Perfect.
What do you know?
Basic principles.
Rarely you ever see that in WWE, but at least we got it here, and for what it was an okay match.
Yes, with just a clean finish.
It was what it was. New Day retains. Okay, great. Yeah, then the U.S. Championship match. Rusev.
The biggest squadron match of the year.
It wasn't that much of a squadron match. I mean, at least Kalisto put a little bit of a fight.
Okay, so a little bit of a squash match.
But either way, Rusev, it was nice knowing you, buddy. You were in the same spot that you've been since 2 years ago to put the U.S. belt on you, and it was nice knowing you, buddy. But tomorrow night, it's over for you, because the Cena Monster's coming back. He's hungry for some more Rusev Crush protein bar, and then after that, for dessert, he's gonna be licking the Lana Pop.
Or at least getting the World Championship.
Actually, Titus O'Neil and Rusev were kind
of. I don't know.
Yeah,
I highly doubt they're gonna put Titus on TV after the McMahon incident.
They
After just a small pound in the back, like, hey, nice job. Hey, don't kill it.
Actually, they put him on TV. I think it was SmackDown.
Oh wait, speaking of that,
yeah, but who cares about SmackDown?
Yes, plus well, sidetrack for a moment. What do you think about what's his name? What's the name of that legend? Not Mean Gene. He's bald. He's wow, the second longest WWE title holder. Trying to remember his name.
Wait, what? The
second longest WWE World Championship reign. I forgot his name.
The longest World Championship holder.
This is the guy I was talking about. Have you ever saw this guy?
Yes. Oh wait.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But not Bruno. I forgot his name. He faced Diesel in a short match for the WWE title in '94, I believe.
Oh, Bob Backlund?
Yes, make Daniel Young great again.
Who cares about that? Nobody. Nobody does. But anyways, moving on.
And the WWE, anyone really ever gets over. There's only like 2 or 3 guys, and that's it.
Yeah, well, moving on. Now you got the Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way.
That which was good, but then Otera Central ripped into it and said that was just a spot fest.
It was, though. To be honest, it was. I mean, we get caught in it, obviously, with the spot. I mean, you got what they usually do in Fatal 4-Way matches. They do that whole tower of whatever. Like, one guy's on the top about to hit a superplex, and then the other one, is about to hit a power bomb. 2 other guys come up and they do a power bomb, and it's like we've seen this before.
But when it first started at Money in the Bank 2013 with the Shield, Rollins, Reigns versus the Usos, like, you can't put that away, can't you, Dodie?
They just can't. They can't keep doing the. They can't just keep doing the same spots with these like multi-man matches.
Like,
and I mean, for what it. I mean, it was all right, and you got Miz retaining. After that, it was just nah. That was just I didn't care about that match afterwards.
One of those got anyone else but the Miz should have won, or at least Cesaro.
I knew at least either Miz. More than likely Miz was winning this, without a doubt.
Well, that's a first.
Cesaro was my second guess, but I highly doubted that they were going to put the title on Cesaro right there.
SummerSlam.
And that just proved my point. But then you got the Asylum match between Dean Ambrose and Jericho.
And alright, good match.
The first, like, I don't know how long this match went. It was so long, though.
It's slow, because everyone's trying to grab weapons to escape, like...
Yeah, like, the first 10 or 20 minutes were just so boring. We were not even paying attention at this point when we were watching Yeah, we were just not paying attention. No, we didn't care what was happening. We were just, like, talking about... We were talking about other stuff, personal stuff. And we just did not care what was going on until what was happening at the end.
Yeah. Wait. Another thing that was bad about this match, they teased the thumbtacks for too long.
I know.
4 or 5 times it took for them to finally put Jericho.
It was like okay, you could do that. You could do that at least once. Tease us
or
once,
at least two or 3 times.
No, at least
2
once.
Times.
At least once.
At least 2 times.
Or maybe 2 times. At least that, but they teased it for so long.
It's like, oh, no.
And at least they kind of made up for WrestleMania and actually used the barbed wire baseball bat. Because Jericho was using it on Ambrose in the match.
Plus some blood.
Plus the match itself wasn't even that good. I mean, obviously, you got the spot where Jericho lands on the thumbtacks, and props to Jericho for willing to do that.
Still, it doesn't save Dean Ambrose all the way from
And it doesn't
WrestleMania.
save the match in general. Just because that spot happened, just because the barbed wire baseball bat was finally used, and just because Jericho landed in that thumbtack, that doesn't mean the match was all that good.
He's gonna have to face like The Undertaker or no, someone like Finn Balor. No.
Oh yeah, and the funny thing about that whole thing after he lands on the thumbtacks and then Ambrose does the dirty deeds, he lands in the thumbtacks and he gets like his hand in the thumbtack, or he gets like some part of his body like
that's alright.
Like, but still like. After the dirty deeds, like it took time for him to do it because he had to like recover after himself getting thumbtacks in him.
That's like 10 seconds, or at least 5. I'll say 10.
But other than that, the match was just
Warfest.
Hopefully that ended the Ambrose Jericho rivalry once and for all.
Ugh.
And then we get to Jay's favorite match. Women's championship match. Yeah, if your favorite. So I'll just say the match itself was just unbearably bad.
How do you remember anything from that match?
Exactly. That's why it was bad. It was just unbearable. I actually thought something was gonna go here, but
I think it was.
But I was tuned out the entire time.
I think it was actually that bad. I just don't remember.
And it's so shocking because you think about like Charlotte won her first NXT Women's Championship from Natalya, and they actually put on a good match. But here it was just
a crappy match.
But here it was just unbearably bad. I don't know what happened.
What happened 2 years ago or 3 years ago was like,
And then what was even worse is you get to the finish.
Oh wait, did you guys know that Natalya competed in the first and last Divas Championship match?
I think so.
From Michelle McCool, technically the last one was in at WrestleMania. It was at Roadblock with Charlotte.
Oh yeah, well, it's fitting. It's
last
fitting,
one.
yeah.
well, one-on-one wise, but not overall.
But anyways, you get to the finish. Natalya does the sharpshooter. All of a sudden, you hear Flair's music, even though he's banned from ringside.
And we get Dana Brooke.
And this didn't make any sense at all.
It was random. It was out of place.
Like out of all people, you choose Dana Brooke. I mean, I know she's like a blonde, and it fits with Flair's because they're all blonde,
and she's a heel too.
But
Summer at least.
No, that's worse.
No. It still wouldn't have.
Better than Dana.
It still wouldn't have made sense though.
That whole Dana makes sense though.
No,
yeah, Dana didn't make sense, but even Summer wouldn't make sense either.
Made any
sense.
sense.
Like the whole thing didn't make sense. Why did I understand Ric Flair trying to help her, but why would Natalya take Charlotte out the sharpshooter? She was getting ready, she was this close to tapping, and then you take her out.
What?
At the end of the day, I think Natalya thought she was winning because when she heard Flair's music, she was like, she won.
Well, no, because the point was if Flair came out, then Natalya automatically wins.
Yeah.
Wait, would it have made any sense if that was actually something that was Trish Stratus?
No, it
wouldn't have made any sense because Trish Stratus is a babyface.
But hey, she said she wanted to come back as a heel.
But she did. Oh yeah.
So there's that counter.
No, but it still wouldn't have made sense because what is Trish Stratus tied in with the Flairs?
What about Michelle McCool?
Was she tied in with the Flairs? None of the divas are tied in with the Flairs. That doesn't make any sense. And why does Dana Brooke hate Natalya? Like what? Where
did this come from?
Yeah, why is Dana Brooke? What beef does Dana Brooke have with Natalya?
Because I thought Charlotte was gonna beat her clean. Now she didn't beat her clean. That's gonna add on to
Charlotte, and that was the thing.
Dana and Natalya and probably Becky and Natalya.
Yeah, and that was another ball drop. Like you could have had Charlotte finally win clean here, but of course you had to use a run-in
because she's a heel.
And it doesn't make sense.
Heel. That's the reason why.
That doesn't matter. Kevin Owens was a heel when he faced John Cena. He beat him clean.
But it's just women's logic.
But then, and then Charlotte, Charlotte, of course, retains, makes Natalya tap out to the figure eight, and it was just
Just give it to Sasha Banks already.
just enough said of that. Oh my god.
Wait,
But-
it's probably gonna be Dana Brooke versus Natalia.
I think
For
that already
what?
happened on
Just-
Raw. I think that already happened on
No,
Raw.
it happened on. Was it Raw? It was Raw, but then Charlotte just came and attacked Natalia, and they attacked her. No, it was at wasn't it SmackDown?
I don't know.
But listen, what
It
happened?
was one of them, and it was them two, and Natalia had Dana in the sharpshooter, and then Charlotte just came and then hit Natalia and just beat her up.
But at least what happened to Raw after that was fine. That was satisfactory.
Well, we'll get to that when we talk
Yes.
about Raw. But then we get to the main event, and I'll say this:
this was better than Payback.
this was better than Payback, but also this was better than anything else on this card.
Yes,
This was the match of that night.
and it was
Because to be honest, Styles and Reigns had some good chemistry.
yes, and yes, even though there were spots, it was not all a spot fest. It was an actual match with some good spots.
Yeah, I mean, there
Here's
were
the barricade.
it definitely storytelling wise, it was good.
That
Plus, but you could have had the Usos and Gallows and Anderson not interfere in this, like that. Stop! Like you could have just had AJ and Reigns just go at it.
just followed
stop.
the simple logic by Kurt Angle from WrestleMania 19, the movie. I like wrestling matches. A lot of people will give me credit. I think wrestling matches, I like to have two guys go at it, no interference. This guy beats me. If I beat him, I beat him. That's simple. We didn't need all this interference to drag it along.
I know, but then you do the whole thing where. At the end, where AJ Styles finally, I mean, it made sense. It was storyline wise, it was good too, because now you see where it was coming into play, where Styles was like, if I have a chair, this time I'm gonna hit him and I'm gonna hurt him with it,
And he did.
and he was doing that at Extreme Rules, and he was living up to his promise, and he was even beating the Usos by himself
He was
with those chairs.
He was whacking them
He was
left and right.
He was going after Reigns, and he sees the Usos, he's taking them out, and then he's attacking, going back
he
to
goes
Reigns.
savage on everybody.
He was a monster throughout the whole thing.
Yes, plus that flip that Reigns and HE did, just flipped them. Whoa.
But obviously, I always said it was too early that you think Reigns was going to be like a Cena monster, but now you kind of see that they are making him a Cena monster.
Wait, how?
Because he does the Styles Clash once, he kicks out, and then the Styles Clash on the chair, Reigns kicks out. And then Styles goes for the flying forearm up the top, catches in a spear, 1, 2, 3.
Wait, I wonder when only one after one spear.
After one spear,
That's somewhat believable, but wait. How long did it take for Reigns to make his comeback after all of that AJ Styles did?
I don't remember.
If that is the case, if it actually took a while,
But-
then yeah, that's Cena monster sign right there.
that was a clear sign. I mean, I hope they don't go that route. I hope that was just a one-time thing, and then that was it.
Yeah, just be like, oh, well, here's the Cena monster formula for pay-per-view.
I mean, I don't.
Get beaten up most of the match, and then finally make one last comeback.
I don't think Styles was buried here. At least I hope not. But
Yeah,
but I don't think it was.
Well, hey, at least he's not burying Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is getting that title back.
Well, yep. Speaking of that, after that victory, then then our miracles came. Our prayers came to answer.
Seth Rollins came out. We were screaming, hollering. It was great pedigree on the top, and then they turned him heel the next night.
Well, yeah, but Rollins coming back, it was great, and that because at least now we're getting we're actually getting a title match that actually matters and actually has story going into it, because now you got the two former members of the Shield, and now they're finally going to go at it for the WWE title, which was supposed to happen
last year at Survivor Series.
Yeah, which was supposed to happen
until an injury on the house show.
And now they have an opportunity to restart it and actually do it, and now they're going to do it at
Rollins gets the title, and that's the end of the show.
I don't know though.
All my money's on Rollins.
I don't know if they're going to put the title on Rollins right away at Money in the Bank.
They're going to do it. They got to do it.
I don't know. I don't know.
Plus,
I'm still kind of worried of what they're gonna do with that.